7 hours of successful negotiations between the wrestlers and the government directly. No middlemen. And after that, the wrestlers announced once again, that they had called off their protest for now. Now this has left the politicians and the Lutyens media that has been egging them on very disheartened. For they felt that in this issue, this one issue, and the emotional appeal of the protest, they would find a worthy political cause to plan a Shaheen Bagh type national agitation. And I can understand their disappointment that they had planned to vulgarize the wrestlers' cause for their pre-2024 politics. But now I must request them to stop it. Just stop it. Leave the wrestlers at peace, for God's sake. Let's debate. Who wants a wrestling match out of this? Who wants a dangal? Certain media groups have been very excited about this. This is going to be a big dangal. This is going to be a big protest. We must use this. We must use the wrestlers. We must make this opportunity for a nationwide protest. We must march into Delhi. We must protest at the Red Fort. We must have another Shaheen Bagh. We must have another farmers' protest. Don't let go of the opportunity. Isse acha mauka nahi milega. It's an emotional issue. But, did you notice Priyanka Kakkar? Did you notice something? The wrestlers don't want you. They're talking directly to the government, Savio. You saw that, Savio? 7-hour-long conversation today. It was so wonderful, this direct negotiation that's going on with the government successfully reaching a settlement with the wrestlers. This is so good, Riju, Savio, Rajalakshmi. We should all celebrate this. Amitabh Sinha, right? As Romesh Sabharwal. But I don't understand, Raman Malik. The more success there is in the negotiations, the more disheartened, these people who want to make a tamasha out of this, a political tamasha out of this. And Sunita Godara, I don't like that. This cannot be politicized. The issue is over. We should all welcome it. And that's why I said one final debate I'll do. Iske baad, unko, let them go back to work. Let the protest is over. There's no point dragging it, is there?
Now it's good that at least the government of India has taken the initiative. We are thankful to them. But we congratulate on the other side to the sportsmen that they got the justice.
No, you are using them.
That they will get a justice before 15th of June.
You are using them.
No, we have never.
You are using them. You don't even feel bad for using them.
You are completely ignorant. You don't know anything
Savio and Rajalakshmi on the right, left.
As the tenure ends automatically. Now they have been assured that he will not be contesting.
Listen, I think what you have done is very bad. And I'd like you to understand this, that what you have done, what Riju have done, what all political parties have done is try to take over the wrestlers. The politicians, the so-called Shaheen Bagh leaders, the farm protest leaders who were trying to use the wrestlers' protest.
Please don't brand us, Arnab.
You have been shunned. Okay, let me ask you this. Let me ask a very 1 minute. Rajalakshmi, please wait. Riju, have you not been completely shunned? If the wrestlers wanted your help, they would have asked you for it. They're completely capable people, and they are the ones who have been sweating to win the medals. They are the ones who are having direct negotiations with the government. Party to the issue.
Why do not you ask the question to Mr. Why do not you ask the question to Mr. Narendra Modi, the Honorable Prime Minister, that why he did not take action when 2 years ago these same wrestlers objected to him? I will go to my Pradhan Mantri and say, sir, मेरे को मार रहे हैं. अगर वो नहीं बचाएंगे मुझे तो कौन बचाएगा? Please understand this. Forget Trinamool, forget AAP, forget every political party. They complained to Pradhan Mantri Narendra Modi.
No, I find it absurd. I find it absurd that an educated person like Riju wants the Prime Minister of India to intervene in a case in which a complaint also has not been registered. The complaint was registered now.
A POCSO case.
Now, it has not been held in abeyance, and the Prime Minister is not holding the POCSO case back. What are you talking about? You can't, you've got to understand the process of law. Without a complaint, without an FIR, nobody can intervene. You can't and I can't.
If you think your viewers will believe
Arnab,
this.
I want
Good
to
for you.
I
answer
agree.
this person. Please
I-
allow me to
okay,
speak.
one minute.
Viewers decide who's right, who's wrong.
Yeah, Rajalakshmi and then Savio is on the debate. But I just like to say, please be happy. Riju, smile. The case is being resolved.
Arnab, Riju
the
Datta is not
wrestlers are
going to be
happy, we are
happy.
happy. If the
Then he's
wrestlers get
definitely not
justice,
going to
we
be
get
happy.
justice.
You know, his party is definitely acting like vultures. You use the absolute right word. These people did not have the wherewithal to actually give them the proper advice as to how to go
Madam,
ahead.
if
They only
what
gave
they have
the
been
advice.
through,
Mr.
if
Riju Datta,
you
just
would
keep
have
quiet.
touch
They
wood,
just
if you would have got
advised them to
harassed
go
and assaulted
and
like they have been
throw the medals in the
up with
Ganga
dialogue
on a
Jana
day when
National
it will
TV
be most
mein aake.
crowded. And today, I just want to tell you what is the tweet of Ms.
Shame on
Mahua
you.
Moitra
Shame
of
on
the
you, madam.
TMC.
Shame on you.
She says today that who is Mr. Amit Shah to intervene in this matter and that he is acting like a khap panchayat. Now she is okay with the khap panchayat, the actual khap panchayat being a part of all of this tamasha, and she does not want the Home Minister of the country to intervene and help resolve this matter. He is not asking them to bury the matter. The government is keen to investigate. The government is keen to take action. The government wants to resolve the matter.
No,
These are
madam, the
people who
government
want
is
to keep
keen,
it
na.
going.
Just tell
She
me
does
one
not
thing.
want this
Who is
matter
accountable for the
She is
death of
asking who is
288
Mr.
plus
Amit
people?
Shah. She
Who is accountable? The government is
telling
keen,
him
na.
that he is
Bataiye
not a
mujhe.
khap panchayat, but she wants the
Aapke
actual
saath
khap
dushkaram
panchayat to be a
hote
part of
to
it.
kisse
How
puchte?
shame on you, Mr. Riju Datta. You
आपके
don't
साथ
want it to
दुष्कर्म
end.
होते
You should
तो आप क्या
you
ताली
should
बजाते
ask
कि आप भी
khap
रोड पे
panchayat to go
बैठते?
away from there because they are the people who have always been against the girls. They have never supported girls. Today they are there only
Shame on you,
because
madam.
it solves their
Shame on you.
political interest.
You
They are
as a
not
woman
there for-
should be
for the
ashamed of
welfare
yourself
the girls.
that you
And
are
people like
protecting
you
a
are
POCSO
there for these
accused.
vultures. You don't want the matter to be resolved.
You
Ask Mahua
are
Moitra why she has
abetting
treated
a
this way.
POCSO accused.
How can she?
Shame on
how
you
can
as a
she
woman,
quit
madam.
Amit
Shame
Shahji,
on
the
you as a
Home Minister
woman.
of the country,
In
with the
your
khap
desperate
panchayat?
bid,
How can she
in
do
your
that?
desperate
What
bid
is
to please your
what is the
masters,
business of
you are
Mr.
trying
Rakesh
to
Tikait
shade
in
a
this
POCSO
case?
accused.
Why
Shame on
does
you.
he have to
Shame
come
on
into
you,
the picture?
madam.
How
These
do you
people,
feel?
these
Priyanka, Takkal is on the debate. Priyanka.
Sir, these people who have held the whole country to ransom, they want to hold the
I am
protest
appalled
just as an excuse.
that this lady
Instead of
is
resolving the matter.
advocating
You
a
don't have a
POCSO
daughter at home.
accused
No,
should
I am
not have
nowhere
been
saying
arrested
that
till
the
now,
person is
and she's
clean chit.
defending
No,
that
I'm
stand
not
of the
giving a clean
government.
chit to the person. I'm
Does
asking
she
to
know
resolve the
what a
matter.
POCSO
You
Act
people
is?
want to
Does
keep it
she know
going.
the meaning of sexual offences against children?
You
Madam, keep
don't
quiet and
want to
listen.
resolve the matter. You want
You
to
are
keep the
defending a
protest
person.
going. You don't
You
want
are
to give them the
defending a
proper
person who
legal
has
remedy.
Recorded in front
You
of the,
don't want
in front
One
of the
minute.
magistrate.
Supreme Court
POCSO
the
Act,
protection to the
POCSO
minor.
Act is not applicable. Why these people are trying to misguide the entire country? So this is absurd charge. POCSO Act
Stop
is not
misinforming
applicable. That
people.
girl is
Stop
not a
lying.
minor.
That POCSO
That girl is
victim's
not a minor.
father came and said nothing has
what
been
absurd
withdrawn.
you are talking?
आपके
No,
भगवान झूठे
I am
सूत्र।
sorry. I am sorry.
बेटी
POCSO
के
Act
पिता
is
ने
not
कहा
applicable.
कुछ वापस नहीं लिया गया
This
झूठ
fellow is
बोलना
not a
बंद
lawyer.
करें
He's
You
a bloody
don't want to
broker.
164 statement
You just
आया
want
है।
to keep on the
आपको
protest.
जानकारी
But
है।
you're not
आप
protest. You are not
देश
front
को
of a
गुमराह
judge.
मत करिए। आप देश को गुमराह मत करिए। वो लड़की
This is the
बालिग
problem with
है,
these
नाबालिग
सूत्र।
नहीं है।
These
They need a
सूत्र
आप
Who
लोगों
is
ने
this
उसको
country? Who is this bloody broker?
गलगलाया है। You people have
Sir,
misused that situation.
कम्युनिटी डिसाइड करने वाले सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने प्रोटेक्शन दी है माइनर को शेम ऑन यू
She is
शेम
not a
ऑन
minor.
यू
She is not
This
a minor.
person is a
It has been
criminal. He's a
proved.
bigger criminal than Vijay
Raman
He's not
and
a
Malik is
minor.
on the
How do
debate.
you know? How do you know?
Raman and Amita.
बकवास कर रहे हैं बैठ के How do you know?
1 minute. You see, I'll tell you, Priyanka, 1 second. First of all, calm down, Priyanka and Riju. This is not way. 1 minute. Okay. My point is,
entertain all this on
do
your
you want a
platform?
solution to this or do you want to drag this, Riju? Do you want a solution? Amitabh, if you ask me a question, I'm responding to you. And if you may, please, it'll take you about 27 seconds to listen to me. Listen, these are firm commitments made by the government. I don't know if Savio's back. Is he back? I don't know. But as far as I know, these are firm commitments. Let me tell you that the government has said that the charge sheet will be filed by 15th June. 1. Secondly, all the demands of the wrestlers have been accepted. Okay? The cases against the wrestlers, all of them will be withdrawn as demanded by them. They have accepted the demand to have an internal complaints committee and also said that the internal complaints committee will only and only be headed by a woman. They have accepted the demand to not just isolate Brij Bhushan, but to not allow Brij Bhushan's associates, which also means family members, to participate in the WFI election on 30th of June. The government has resolved the issue of the pending elections in the WFI through the talks. So there is a process through which Brij Bhushan has been removed. Now what do you want? You don't want this to be over. मुझे एक ही लग रहा है Savio, they don't want this to be over. ये चलना चाहिए. This should carry on till May 2024. एक शाहीन बाग हो जाए इस पर. On every issue, you say trust the SIT, trust the courts, trust the SIT, trust the courts, trust the charge sheet, trust the SIT, trust the courts. In this case, you're saying we will not trust the SIT, we will not trust the courts, we will not trust the charge sheet, we will not trust the internal committee, we will not trust the assurances, we will not trust the accepting of the demands. What do you want?
You people have done torture to them.
अरे एक्सप्लॉइट आपने करा, उनका मिसयूज आपने करा. You use them, misuse them, and you are now frustrated that they have gone to the government to talk. I want to ask you, why did you not give sane advice to them? What is your end game? What is your end game in this? You want to take over the protest. You don't want the wrestlers to have a voice or what? This should have been settled much, much earlier in a much, much more sober way. I thank you all, ladies and gentlemen.